So we went down to the property to sift through the rubble, and we came across some pieces that were heavily damaged when the house collapsed, others that fared a little better, with one thing escaping damage completely. The things that I regret leaving behind are the family photos and the old 8mm movies of the house being built. The loss of the El Camino is a particularly brutal blow to us given the story behind it. The thing is, though, is that what's done is done, and not much can be done about it. Now these old ceramic bits are from figurines that were placed around the kitchen. The ceramic itself is incredibly fragile, seeming to want to crumble apart. I think the extreme temperatures of the fire have something to do with this. This is an old copper candle holder here. And up here is what used to be a music box that depicted Don Quixote tilting at a windmill. It played Impossible Dream. And this is a segment of the old back deck where my father wrote his and my mom's initials when the house was completed in June of 1957 and they moved in. Now this will always stay in our family because it's part of the old house. Now these two old vices were recovered from the shop. I think they can be put back into service. Down here is a little steel pot that my father used to use as a crucible to melt lead to make fishing line sinkers. And this was a Wagner-ware cast iron skillet that I thought would surely survive the fire. But the temperature of the fire was so extreme that this is now cracked, melted, and deformed. Temperatures were likely in excess of 1000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is where cast iron melts. This piece also appears to have become carbonized and brittle. Pieces almost seem to slough off of it. Now down here is what's left of a vintage Milwaukee Sawzall. This was a great reciprocating saw and it hurts to have lost it like this. You can see what's left of the Milwaukee Sawzall script on the front of the box. Here we have some coffee cups and a box which likely contains machine tools used by my father. And the bowl from our old KitchenAid mixer. Up here is an old plant holder that my father made that I think can be hung again, and an old pipe wrench that I think can be brought back into service as well. Now the old Ansonium mantel clock was amazingly still in the mantel nook. It's incredibly fragile now as the extreme heat has weakened the ceramic. Inside the clockworks is there, but I don't think it or the ceramic case can be brought back. These old garden tools and this post driver that's up above here can likely be put back into service again too. And down here is another old plant hanger and our old galvanized steel mailbox. This is an old RFD type mailbox. Plant hanger again. Now here is what used to be a junk art horse that was on the kitchen table. He's a bit singed up but is still surprisingly intact. I'd say it didn't get terribly hot in the vicinity of this. Our old sycamore tree looks fine, but we'll really know more when a certified arborist takes a look at it. Our neighbors did the Christmas decorations to add some cheer to the otherwise surreal scene. And now for what actually survived, and we'll start with the barbecue. Since this was sitting on a cement pool deck, it came through just fine. Even the bag of charcoal survived, which is amazing. Most important of all, though, is my vintage German Shepherd Cosmo. Now he came with us when we left. He's 11 years old and is fine aside from being a bit stressed out due to our unexpected move. He's adjusting though. Even though he's very confused as to why we weren't going home, he at least has us here. The main thing I think he misses is not having an acre of property to roam. The place we're at is a condominium, but they're fine with big dogs, so he gets walked a few times. He gets walked a few times each day. He's really just in the mood to chill right now. And also give us his noble beast impression. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and we will have more to come, so stay tuned. Later.